Teenage girl dressed in red. Uneasy thoughts flow through her head. Something was wrong that day at school. Something was wrong, and not something cool. Patty. Patty was the name of this girl. She loved to laugh, sing, dance, and twirl. Pretty, oh Patty, that Patty was pretty. The girl loved school, that Patty was witty. But she didn't want to follow her school to the old abandoned carnival. They arrived at the place at 10 o'clock. The more time passed, the stranger it got. There were women with ears as big as a cloud. With those big of ears you could hear every sound. There were men who were strong, who could hold up a bear. There were people who never once cut their hair. Patty was fascinated by the old taffy puller, when suddenly two girls who thought they were cooler, one dressed in red with polka dots of yellow, one dressed in blue who wanted a fellow. The two girls were laughing so hard they were crying, but Patty was in wonder and sighing.
What do you want? One blue, one red.
One put her hand on top of her head and said,
"We don't like you so perfect and sweet. We are the lion and you are the meat."
They were bullying that poor girl named Patty, calling her names like dumb girl and fatty. Patty did not know what to do. She felt as if she'd come down with the flu. Her heart was pounding and her fingers were shaking. Her head was hurting and her stomach was aching. She felt as if she was going to be sick. She had to think fast and she had to think quick. The two bully girls walked towards Patty as the girl named Paddy walked backwards. Poor lassie. Because everything to Patty became such a blur, she did not see what was right behind her. As she walked backwards, she got closer to it, and the two cooler girls who bullied, they knew it. But Patty got too close to the puller and she fell. Her eyes bugged and her veins swelled. The two bully girls painted with red over the old taffy puller from the blood of her head. The air was pulled from Patty's lungs. She felt as if she was being hung. Patty, oh poor Patty, falling apart. Patty could no longer feel her poor heart beat, beat, beat no more. Her blood dripping, pouring onto the floor. The smiles on the clowns' faces turned to a frown. The women with ears as big as a cloud could hear every sound. The man that was strong tried to pull her out, but he was too late, and he heard a loud shout. It was the bully girl who shouted and said,
"Patty, that dumb girl, that Patty is dead. She's dead. She's dead."
Their voices seemed to fade, and this world suddenly lost its rhyme, and the horrible sounds that had happened were no more. Patty was lying there in the cold, dark room, with no sign of a human being there. All that was there, the blood on the walls that had trickled down to the floor. Drip, drip. Silence. When Patty awoke, she stared at the light hovering over her head. She rose from the taffy puller to see something terrifying, what appeared to be her body still in the machine. A bloody, shredded up version of her body. But the body did not look fresh. It looked as if it had been there for years, which was exactly the case. Patty had been dead since 1962, and now it was present day. Patty could see her reflection in a nearby mirror. She was tall, lanky. Her hands were so long that she could touch her knees without bending.
Hey girl. What are you doing out here all by yourself? I'm picking flowers. Would you like one?
You hear that? She's picking flowers.
No.
But I tell you what we are gonna do. We're gonna hit you.
Yeah, we
How does that sound?
That doesn't sound nice. Why would you hit me? Because, girl, we are the lion and you are the meat. Huh? Ugh.
You listen here, lady. You mess with me, you mess with all of us.
Yeah.
Taffy? You don't mind if I do. Look here, girls. I got Taffy.
Didn't Mum tell you not to take candy from strangers?
Mum's not here, is she? Now, if I were you, I'd get your Taffy before I eat it. It's not every day you get Taffy, you know. Free Taffy, especially. So quit your jabbering and go get your Taffy.
Okay.
This Taffy's really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I have a piece of taffy?
Fellas, I don't feel so good.
Thank you, lady.
Patty was dead. She could not stop repeating it in her head. She was dead.
Shit!